Hey, this is Amanda Joy, and this is the A Team at Home. So we had a loss today. We lost a good one. Amy Winehouse passed away. Apparently, it was a drug overdose, and there was some, alcohol also involved. She passed away in her London apartment. What's really sad about this, and I also want to say rest in peace. God be with the family, the friends, the fans. Rest in peace, but this is just really a super tragedy. What's so tragic about this is not only did we lose someone who could have made such an impact on the industry and music, but this is bound to happen again. People have used drugs forever. Drug use is nothing that is a new epidemic. It's nothing new. Drugs are never going anywhere. And it's sad because this is going to happen again. It's going to happen time and time again. You can call me naive, but I want you to hear my logic. I think that we as fans, we as the public can significantly decrease how often this happens, especially with celebrities. So listen to my logic. So what is a celebrity? We've talked about this on the A Team a couple of times before. The more I thought about it, this is my definition. A celebrity is nothing more than a popular person. A celebrity could be a Chicago celebrity, a popular person in Chicago, popular person nationwide, a popular person throughout the world. But what we forget when we call them celebrities is that the fact is they're still a person. They're still human. When we call them a celebrity, we oftentimes, and it's not even something that we do consciously, but we put them in a different realm. We almost make them immortal. We can say things and throw jabs at them, and we do this. We do this on the A Team too. I have to acknowledge that, but we throw jabs at them, and we think that they'll never hear it, or when they hear it, they're immune to it and they won't care. But obviously, it's not the case. Even last week, Bow Wow made a statement about how he was suicidal and just came through this whole transition where he was really thinking about killing himself. So the stuff that we do, the pressure that we put on these celebrities affects who they are. I think that we could have said so many things to Amy Winehouse that we didn't say. And we see oftentimes on Twitter, we say stuff to these celebrities that strikes a chord. It may make them laugh. It may make them angry. For example, somebody says something to Rihanna about why is her hair so nappy, and she wrote them back and kind of spazzed out. They can go balls to the walls because it affects them. It strikes a chord with them. So what could we have said to Amy Winehouse that could have struck a chord with her? It could have been something as simple as, yo, Amy, I love the song Rehab, but honestly, if you really have a problem, it's cool with us if you go, because drugs really ain't that cool. But instead, we kind of promote their bad habits. We think of it as a bit of entertainment, and we also talked about that on the A Team when we talked about Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston. Their drug use is almost entertaining to us. Another factor is, when Rehab came out, it was a big deal because people were afraid of what type of impact it would have on the public. What type of impact will this have on our children, on people who are using drugs on the street and don't want to go to rehab? What we didn't do, we should have did that, and we did that. Well, we could have did more. You could always do more. But what we never did was we never said, what kind of impact is this having on her? Are we really promoting her not going to rehab? And they did mention that, but I think the uproar was more so about people not wanting to go to rehab because they think not going to rehab is cool because she sang the song. We never focused our efforts at all on getting her help. Never. It was always glorifying the song, which was amazing, or being afraid of what the song would do to the public. We never helped her. Why? Because we didn't see her as a person. We saw her as a celebrity. And that's the problem. So this video is not really to say, everyone take a stance and be better fans. This video is to just say know your power. Furthermore, when it comes to power, we do have the power when it comes to these celebrities, especially in entertainment, because we pay their bills. And I'm not saying that so that we can have a big head and say, hey, Bow Wow, you need to not kill yourself because I want to see your concert. No, that's not necessarily what I'm saying. What I'm saying is if we let them know, like, I love you, I want to continue to support you, I want to support your music and not your habit, not this foolery that we think is entertaining, what kind of change would that have had? For example, I looked up a couple of videos on YouTube of Amy Winehouse and I saw something that was really disturbing. There was a video of her on stage performance. She literally stopped the song, reached into her hair, kind of just vibing, reaching in her hair, pulled out a vial of Coke and snorted it on stage. And what did the people do? Not everyone, but there were a handful of people who you could audibly hear cheering for her as she snorted her coke. Now, what are we supporting? Because of that, that kind of promoted that behavior. There are so many videos of her in particular on YouTube where she not necessarily, snorts coke on the video, but you can tell that there's something not right. That's what we were supporting. We supported that. We shouldn't support that. That is not the entertainment that we are paying for, or we should be paying for. But because we did, in essence, support that, there are a million views of her super high on YouTube, it was almost okay. So, back to the point. As the public, as fans, as supporters, as critics, just know your power. And use it whatever way you feel you should use it. But I know how I feel. And I want to know what you think too. So hit me up. Of course, when I post these videos, I'm sitting on the couch and I'm watching TV. I'm not going anywhere. In for the night, waiting to see what you guys think. And it's just me and the A-Team, me, Demi, and Drew. You don't have to address it to the producers. That's me. You don't have to address it to the directors, the people that fund it. That's me. So that was just a side note, and I can talk about that later. But anyway, back to the important things. Rest in peace, Amy Winehouse. God be with all the friends, family, and fans. And also, hit me up. Let me know what you think about this whole video. That was Amanda Joy, the A-Team at home.